Hi, I'm Elliot Deutsch. I'm usually talking about arranging for big band on this channel, but today I'm going to do a product review. I know this is a little bit different than what I normally do, so bear with me. I met this company, Xvive, at NAMM this year. I live in Los Angeles, and the NAMM show is in Los Angeles in January, and you get to meet people from different companies, and someone at their booth recognized me from the channel and asked if I'd be interested in getting one of their microphones in exchange for making a review for it. So full transparency, that's what happened. They asked me to purchase the microphone myself, which I did, and they're going to reimburse me for it once I post the review. So there really was no risk. If I didn't like it, you would never see this review. I'm reviewing the Xvive U7. It comes in this great case, and just for a quick background, for those of you that don't know, I'm a freelance trumpeter. Outside of being an arranger, I play trumpet in a lot of different bands, wedding bands. I play with an Oktoberfest band. I recently started a brass band, Wildfire Brass Band. We have a YouTube channel, by the way. Check out our YouTube channel. Some of my most recent arrangements are on there. For those of you that are horn players, I cannot overstate how liberating going wireless can be on stage. And for the longest time, they were either prohibitively complicated to use or prohibitively expensive or both. So this Xvive U7 is my third wireless system for trumpet. There are a lot of things that I really like about it. It's not necessarily my absolute favorite among the three, but at its price point, it presents a really, really good value, and it's definitely something that I want to keep and have in my arsenal. So with that, let me show you what it actually is. So first, if you're comparing these digital wireless systems by Xvive to a more traditional system by like Shure or Sennheiser, one of those is one of my three systems is a Sennheiser. One thing I really don't like about the Sennheiser first is that you have the microphone that clips to your bell, and that has a long dangly cable that has to, fit a lot of different instruments and performances and different size people, but it ends up dangling around and you tie it up in a big loop somewhere on your instrument, and it connects to a belt pack, and that transmits to the receiver and connects into the system. Where this digital Xvive system uses a different kind of band that's more similar technologically to like a lapel mic or something like that. But it's actually really, really good, and I've used it on a couple of gigs now. It's a 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless system. Sorry, so is my other wireless that I like to use a lot. But anyway, it comes in this box, and here is the system. Let's see, is it focusing? Focus, there we go, more or less. Okay, so here is the actual transmitter that clips onto your bell. This is the entire receiver, and then of course we got the gooseneck with the microphone on it and a little clip. So let me put the thing together. So first, this is the entire receiver, this guy right here. You just plug it right into the board, or if they run a cable to where you're standing, just plug it into the end of the cable and you're good to go. It has an internal battery that you should, charge before the gig, but it's supposed to last 5 hours. My gig that I tried this on recently was not 5 hours long, so I can't speak for the battery life. But I can speak for the connection being really, really good and the mic working flawlessly. So anyway, here's the transmitter. You just, insert the microphone into it, screw this guy down. Then there's this little clip that I wish were fully attached all the time, but I understand they use this system for different instruments, so they have different clips that it could come with. I wish that I could leave it attached and just put this whole thing into the case, but there's probably a good reason why they didn't allow you to do that. But that's one of my only complaints about this particular system. Here's my trumpet. Clip it onto the bell, turn it on, you're good to go. And that's it. And notice there's nothing dangling off the trumpet anywhere. This is it. I can't speak to the sound quality compared to other wireless mics, but I can tell you that it sounded good. The sound quality of my trumpet has not been an issue at any of the gigs that I've used the system on, and I think that speaks very highly to the quality of this particular system. So with that, I want to point out that this whole system, MSRPs for $219, And I think it's on everywhere that you would expect something like this to be sold. And I think that's a really, really great value proposition for what it is. And I think it'll be really popular among professional horn players that need a wireless system for a small to a medium-sized gig. And I'm gonna preface this by a full transparency. This is a 2.4 gigahertz digital wireless system, which means that it uses the same band, the same wireless area as like Wi-Fi routers and cell phones, is my understanding, as opposed to the more robust systems that use a different band. My Sennheiser uses a totally different band. It's a much more complicated system, and the result is the same as this in the size gigs that I've used this on. In my experience, when you move up to bigger stages with professional sound crews and multiple thousand people in the audience, they hand me a belt pack and a microphone, and I leave this in my case. So for a bring your own wireless type situation, this thing is perfect. And I love that it comes in a case and that it's relatively inexpensive. And I think it's going to be great for a lot of people. So if you enjoyed this review and want to see reviews certainly of my other two wireless systems, which each of them have benefits over this one, and things that are better or worse, so compare and contrast, let me know. Let me know if this is the kind of video you'd like to see, or whether you think this makes me come off as a total shill and I should take this down. I'm just trying to be helpful. This kind of thing is really helpful for me. I wish there were more reviews of stuff like this online, honestly. When I went to look for one, I didn't see anything that was all that helpful for me. So hopefully this is helpful for you, and I will catch you guys very soon. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit subscribe. I've got a really interesting series that I'm starting to work on where I'm going to arrange an entire chart on camera. Different than my other arranging a chart. This one, I'm going to arrange the whole thing on camera, do it section by section. Some of the videos will be a little bit longer. I think some of you guys enjoy that kind of stuff. And just bear with me. It's been a busy time, but I'm looking forward to coming back with a vengeance. All right. See you guys soon. Goodbye.